Whew. Well, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hi. This other thing. There we go. Hi, Harry. Well, why is the camera doing this? Hold on. Okay. All right, there we go. That's better. That's a muy better. Hello, Miss Candy. Hello, Janie. Good morning, Miss Francis. How we doing? Hi, Howie. Yes, putty chat. Putty chat. Come on, get down. Okay. I'm good, Janie. I'm good. I spent most of my morning in the emergency room with the Hubbard, and he will survive. He well, Hubbard has COPD, and pretty much every year he ends up with bronchitis and pneumonia at the same time. And thankfully, he didn't do it in 2020, and he didn't do it in 2021. But yesterday, it slapped him in the ass. So, oh, I'm sorry, Candy. Carla! Good afternoon, Miss Francis. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hello, Mari. So, he got off work at 8:00 last night. He took 2 hours off, 2.5 hours, give or take, and he took the time off so we could go to urgent care. So we went to urgent care, and typically you go to urgent care for this, and he walks in and he looks at the doc, and the doc looks at him, and the doc goes, "Hey, you don't look good." And he goes, "No, I know. I need a Z packet and an albuterol." And the doc gives him a Z packet and an albuterol, and off we go. Well, walked into the urgent care that says on the door, "No appointment necessary." Walked in, and the lady says, "Do you have an appointment?" And I said, "No, it's an urgent care." And she says, "Well, we're booked to capacity, so here, you can go here." And she gives me a piece of paper that has a different urgent care, their same company, but a different urgent care that's all the way on the other side of town. This is literally a 30-minute drive. So I put him back in the car in the cold, and I drive him about a third of the way over there, and I said, "Get your phone out and see if they have appointments and get an appointment, because they're open 24 hours. So he can't find it. He's having trouble focusing. He's not doing well. So finally, I pulled over and I took the phone and I got the number for the urgent care, because he's trying to book, he's trying to get an appointment, and they're saying that they're filled capacity. How can you be filled capacity if you are open 24 hours? And you're an urgent care clinic. So I took the phone and I called them, and I was like, "Look, here's my situation. I went to your office over here. They told me that they were filled to capacity and could not take him. And they close at 9. And so they told me to bring him to you. And your site, your thing is telling me that you're filled to capacity. So is it worth me bringing him in there? What's going on?" She goes, "Oh, well, we're filled to capacity until 10:00. After 10:00, then you can bring him in." I said, "So can I bring him now and we can wait till 10:00? And she's like, "Oh, no, you have to make an appointment at 10:00. The appointments will open." So let me get this straight. So she also tells me that the other one should not have turned me away, which I actually do know is a law. They can't do that. They're affiliated with a hospital, therefore they cannot turn you away because they're bound by the same rules as the hospital. They have to take him in and then transfer him to a hospital if they can't care for him. So she's like, oh no, they should not have turned you away. But then she turns around and does the same thing. So I ended up doing what I wanted to do in the beginning, and that was taking him across the street to the hospital. But by this point, we left here at 8 o'clock. By this point, it was 9:30. It had taken an hour and a half on this odyssey with him outside in the cold, breathing in the cold air. We got to the emergency room. There's 900 people in there. I have never seen a more ridiculous emergency room. They were calling patients, getting their vitals, then calling them a second time, taking them in the back, hooking up an IV for no reason, just making sure they had the port, which they're probably charging people an arm and a leg for, then putting them back in the waiting room, and then ordering general labs for them, and then taking them off to get labs and bringing them back to the waiting room. And I'm like, what the hell? The paramedics are coming in with people, and they're dropping them in the waiting room. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, the lady comes over. She's got the little mobile cart thing, and so she's checking people in. And I said, are you registering people like from the kiosk? Or she goes, no. Once you're registered at the kiosk, then we register you to go in the back. And I said, okay. So she stops and she starts and she tells me about all these other things. And in the interim, they called him. And so he goes over to get his vitals done. And I'm following him, and the lady who's doing the vitals goes, just finish up with, the registration. And I'm just going to do his vitals. And I said, okay. And the next thing I know, they were slapping an oxygen tank on him and dragging him out of there. And so at some time, like 45 minutes later, somebody comes out and calls his name. And so I'm thinking they're coming out to get me. So I stand up and I go to walk over there. And I was like, yeah. He goes, you're not Mike. I said, no, Mike's in the back. He goes, oh, okay. And he just turns around and walks away. Apparently they're losing patients. So I go back and sit down. And I don't do hospitals well, being a germaphobe and having agoraphobia. Don't like crowds, and I don't like hospitals. Now, Mike had already told me before we started the registration, he's like, you can go home and I'll call you when I'm done. And I was like, no, I'm not leaving you here. So I sat there until almost 11 o'clock last night, waiting before I finally had enough. And the guy came out who had called his name. And I finally got his attention. And it wasn't like, excuse me. It was more like, dude. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing? And I was like, could you possibly tell me what's going on with my husband? And he's like, what's his name? And so I give him his name, and he goes, oh, yeah, I'm his doctor. I'm like, cool. Tell me. He goes, well, the reason we took him in the back was because his O2 levels were at 90. And I went, yeah, okay. He goes, so we got him in the back. We have him on oxygen, and we've run some tests, and I'm waiting for those tests to come back, and then we'll decide whether or not, we're going to let him go. And I'll go to my senior physician, and we'll decide what we're going to do. And I went, okay, first off, dude, he lives at around 90. He has COPD. He's in here because he's probably got asthma and bronchitis on top of that, because he always does. What he needs is a Z-Pack, an inhaler, something for the cough, and to send him the hell home. The guy's like, so he usually lives somewhere around 90. I said, yeah, low 90s is pretty normal for him. And so he goes, okay. He says, I'm going to go check and see if his tests are back. I said, fine, do me a favor. Please tell him that I'm going home to get my phone, because I had forgotten my phone, and that I will be back for him. And the guy's like, oh, okay. So I left, came here, grabbed my phone. Amy got dressed to go with me back to the hospital, because we don't know if they're going to admit him or not. I got back to the hospital, and Amy's trying her best to distract me from being in the hospital. But at this point, people are starting to turn a little green and grow tentacles. Yes, I see other people in the emergency room as giant germs. So, they're developing weird things. And I have to be honest, the thing that drives me craziest is antibacterials and the overuse of them, because they actually make the bacteria stronger. And there was this lady who was walking around the ER, and she kept getting up and walking away, and then somebody would sit in her chair, so she'd go and get another chair, and she kept wiping the whole chair down like it was a ritual, the whole chair with these antibacterial wipes. And I'm like, lady, just sit down. So Amy and I waited, and at some time around 1 o'clock this morning, 12:45, Hubbard came out. Still had the IV in his arm, but at least he was off of the oxygen. He was off the and the doctor comes out about 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, puts an O2 sensor on his finger. He's at 91. Apparently he's happier with 91 than he was with 90. And he's like, yeah, so we'll probably end up, sending you home and da-da-da. And I'm thinking, this is great for HIPAA, because they're doing this to all these patients. They're like, okay, so, and I'm listening to this doctor, and I swear to God, he was letting the patients prescribe for themselves. It is really what it sounded like. Like, literally, the lady that was sitting behind me, he's like, well, I can't give you any pain meds because you're on dialysis, but, I might be able to give you some muscle relaxers. And she's like, well, I need this one. And he's like, okay, well, yeah, I guess we could prescribe that one for you. And I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, it was a snafu. Let's say that one, because I can't say the rest of that. But yeah, so Hubbard is on the couch. I made him take the day off. He was like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, and could you write him a note for tomorrow? And he's like, I don't have any more PTO, because he just cashed all his PTO in. And I said, I don't give a crap if you got PTO or not. They can take it out of next year. I don't care. We could lose a day's pay. I don't care. You're taking the day off, which is probably a good thing, because every time he goes to talk, he goes into a coughing fit. So, yeah. I'm with you, Candy. So, at least he's not in the hospital. But I have a buttload of crap to do today. And he's sick, but at least I don't have to worry about him passing out from trying to talk and cough and not being able to breathe. I went and got his pills last night, and the pharmacist says to me, "Do you need these now?" Oh, let me see, dude. I got 3 prescriptions there from an emergency room. Yeah, I'm thinking I need them now. Thankfully, the pharmacist changed the inhaler because the doctor prescribed one that was like $42. Oh my God. So, he's home. He's safe. He has 3 women to, fawn over him, which he won't let us do, but we'll do it anyway. And hopefully we shall persevere. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, so we're working this area. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, so I was seriously ready to kill somebody this morning at about 2 a.m. If Amy had not been with me, I probably would have lost my ever-loving mind. Oh. So, let's do something with this page. What should we do with it? Well, I think we should start with some washi tape. Let's get that started. I think we should put some across the top. I like the way that feels right now. I just need to do this so that I can calm down. Because my husband's in the hospital, not able to breathe, and he's like, "Honey, you can go home. I know you don't like emergency rooms." I'm like, "Shut up. I'm staying here." So I finally got to bed at sometime around 3:15-ish this morning. That's crooked. Put that up there. Okay. Let's try to get it straight, shall we? I'm telling you, only in Vegas. I want some leaves. Oh, I'm sorry, Mari. So if you hear Hubber, he's in the other room packing up alone. So if you hear him, that's, he's sick. Oh. All right. So I want to do like some leaves on here. So let me grab the thing. Oy. Okay, got the thing. Very cool, Marcy. Mari, you have how long have you been wearing that patch? Because I know it's been a while. I don't even know I'm going to like these, but we're going to do them anyway, Well, that's sucko. Didn't quite get that one cut. That's okay. I got this little piece. Okay, get a bunch of leaves. That's all that matters. Here we go. Give me that. Take that off before I move this thing and drop that on my foot, because I've done that before, and I gotta tell you, it hurts. Get this big bohemian off my desk. Put this thing back in its box. Okay. All right, so now we have these. And I don't know why, but I'm just thinking, like, I just want to. I don't know, it might work, it might not work. I don't know. Not liking them as much as I thought I would. It's okay. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Let me cut this down real quick. Because there's no place I can use this. You know what I mean? So let's cut that out. Take that piece off so I don't end up cutting on that. I just dropped the cutting blade. Dee-da, dee-da. There it is. All right, let me get the behemoth back up here. And the board. Put this in there. Okay. See, so I like that better. Okay, let me do this side. Have you had your tea, honey?
No, I had a cook earlier.
Would you like some tea?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Ugh. Okay.
Sorry.
Ugh. Tell you, I don't envy you doing that, Murray, because I did it with my mom. And there is nothing that is more exhausting or more frustrating than being the caregiver for your parent and being their advocate, because they, doctors, they just like, oh, well, we're just going to do this. No, you're not. Hi, honey.
Oh.
All right, so this was our test pin. And after 3 days in the bottle, it has rusted. So these pins are no good either. Back to the original pin. We can get it in the hood. Okay. All right. Yeah, I took care of my mom, and I finally got to the point where I had to move her in with me because I just could not deal with the stupidity of the doctors. Oh, for the day when your doctor had that black bag and everything that you needed to stay well was in that black bag. I'll tell you. I want to do a thing on here. Let me see. Okay. It's always in the last one I look in, by the way, that the thing that I want. I need to label them. That's what I need to do. I need to go B, C, or something, thereabouts. Oh. I don't like the white on this, so I'm going to trim that off. So, Miss Janie, are you down in Arizona or are you still up at Stace's? What's going on? Where are you, woman? Did you just go for a visit, a vacation, or did you move in? Which I would be totally happy with any of those options, but I do want to know where you're at. You're back at home. Okay. Did you have a good time? That's all that matters. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to put a little glue on this because I don't know about y'all, but my stickers aren't always, the stickiest. Well, I am happy that you had a good time. You deserve it. Woman, you work too hard. At not working. Okay, we need a stamp. Should it be from France, Canada, or Asia? I think we should go with Canada. France. Let's go with France. Let's see what we've got in France. Well, we have France on the floor. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to go in here and kind of grab one and shake the rest of these out. Let's see what the winner is. The winner is this. Ooh, that's a big one. 75. If anybody here, for whatever reason, doesn't know Janie, Janie is the primary mod over at Pink Poodles with Poodle Mama. And she is like she knows everybody. She's in everybody else's lives. She mods in a bunch of other stuff. Obviously, she's a mod in here as well. But like, if I had to give like the Mod of the Year award, it would be really hard between Arlene and Jamie. I think it would have to be like we'd have to split that award, you know, because they are both all over everything all the time. I have seen Janie in lives 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I see her again. She's up at like, 9 a.m. So bless her heart. She's either crazy or dedicated. I'm going to go with crazy because she knows me. Yes, and she's a partner in crime. It's ridiculous. So the woman is everywhere. She's everywhere. All right, I'm pretty happy with that page. I mean, it's not fantastic, but I like it. It's different. I may not think that when I don't have this migraine, but I kind of like it. Let's see. We're going to work on the next page. Yes, we are. This one right here. I didn't like the first pink one. Now I got to work on another pink one. Oh. Let's put some tabs in this sucker, shall we? We haven't put any real tabs in this one. Okay, I got 4 of them here. Probably need to cut some more. What am I talking about? Probably. I know I do. The middle section's loaded with them. You okay, honey? He's still talking. That's how I gauge his oxygen. He'll be miserable for today, but probably tomorrow he'll be better. Once he gets the drugs into him. Boy. All right, so when I'm done here, I have to go out to Boulder, back in through Henderson. I have to be in Central Vegas by 3:30, I think it is, because Sandy's got somebody who's buying one of her sets of gnomes, and we're going to meet them somewhere.
We're supposed to have someone over here today at 10 o'clock for her leg thing. I thought that was 10 o'clock today.
That's what I thought she said.
Sandy.
So I'm going to do that.
Yes.
Look,
Aren't you supposed to have somebody here by 10 o'clock this morning?
it's next Friday.
It was Thursday yesterday.
Well, I got
Or you're late then.
a pair of coffee this morning.
Next Friday.
Yeah. Now I'm just trying to sleep.
Sorry.
Actually, since he's not working today, I'm going to be dosing him with flu brew all day long. And flu brew is a tincture of honey, vanilla, echinacea, and not fake vanilla. It's real vanilla bean. Actual comb honey. Echinacea. And loads of vodka. That is steeped for 30 days in a cold steep process. Tastes like dirt. However, it works. Oh yeah, my daughter's a local honey snob. Alexa is a local honey snob, I'll tell you. She's like, "Is that local?" No, I don't care if it comes from the Sonoran Desert. Is it local? Within a 50-mile radius of here. She is. I love her to death, but she really is a local honey snob. Okay. I'm going to put this on the thing here because that's one of those seams. So. Okay. Deep. Yeah. Yeah. The Everclear makes you forget. I know. Okay. Go. All right. Pull double the backing here. The backing off of that. And the backing off of this. This is a pain in the butt to get the back off of. But it's fabric tape, which is kind of cool. Okay. So, yeah, they gave him something for the cough and their pills. I have no idea. I do not understand it. But, that's what they gave him. It's probably the newest thing, and, the doctors are being paid to prescribe it. It's kind of the way things work. All right, so let's do something over here. What are we going to do? about a nice normal pocket? Shall we do that? A nice normal bottom of the page pocket? We don't do those often, you know. So we'll do one. Joey do. That's a side pocket. All right, let's take a look. See, it looks crooked, but it's not. All right, let me take this end off. Hey, man. Okay. This is my I am lazy machine. Okay, and we're gonna need some cardstock. Yeah, Smoochy Face works on Harry too. I want him to go away. Smoochy Face. All of a sudden, he's gone. No, Smoochy Face. All right, let's make a pocket. We got some paper. Let's measure some stuff here. What do we got? We have 5 1/4, so 5 by 2.5, I think will work. So let's do 5. So first things first, let's cut this edge. Okay, 5 across. Let me get the other trimmer because it makes it easier when I could lay that line on there. Okay. What is it with me in this thing today? Hi guys, how you doing? Okay. Oh, fire like a dragon. Okay. Wow, I'm really behind on my live. I do need a nap. I need a nap. Who else needs a nap? All right, so we're going to do 2.5 by 5. ink. Okay. Then we need to put some stuff in here. So let's find some stuff we can put in. Just, it's not going to be permanent. Just, as a placeholder. Might be permanent. Who knows? All right. So we got some stuff in there. And I do that. I'll be honest. I do that so that I know what else on the page needs to be done. Okay. Ugh. Oh, my hands, guys. A little too square. I don't mind if it's square, but I don't want it to be straight, Square-ish. Is that a shape? Square-ish. Yep, I don't like the ink. I'm going to put it down the other way. I find, and we all know I'm not a big fan of stick glue, but I find that this masking paper and tissue paper, like the best way to get them down is to hit them with the stick glue. Yeah. He's at least his fever broke. That broke this morning. Because it was bad last night. But finally the fever broke. So, but he's like, hocking up a lung and then some. Just not finding what I want, man. I'm going to try this. Hold on. These are tiny little tags that I made. Blech. I'm just going to cut it down to the image, though. And I had already run these through the Xyron. So they already have stickies on them. Yeah. Oh, All right, we're going to put this down. There. And then I'm going to see if I can peel the thing off the back of this. Where's my pokey tool? There's my pokey tool. Okay. It's the only thing I don't like about the Xyron. If you put something through there that has to be trimmed, and you trim it, come on, open up. You have to try and fight to get the stuff off the back after that. I'm not giving up. It's a vendetta now. Ha ha. I win, you lose. Let me put a little glue up here because I separated the paper. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing about Mike. At some point this morning, he got up out of his sick bed, and came out and laid on the couch. There is a piece of hair, I think. Might be hair. Could be ink. All right, we need to make more of these. At least probably 4 or 5 more of them. Not for this section, but yeah. All right, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 pages left. Now, I know I said that we would probably be done with this on this week, but it's probably going to run over because I'm not really, I didn't get a whole lot done today. We did what? 1 page, 2 pages, 2 pages. That's all we did. Normally we do like 4, in which case we would have been fine. But, yeah, I'm just not there today. Just not there today. Okay. All righty. So let's not forget we have a bunch of things going on. And they're all coming to an end soon. Okay. So let's talk about those real quick. 1, the 12 of 22 journal challenge. We're in the final month. And this December's topic is vintage, whatever your interpretation of that is. Vintage. I just don't think I'm going to put a Babe Ruth quote in here, but you never know. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we have the 12 of 22. That is coming to an end. So make sure that you get your last journal in. It needs to be turned in by, let me get the book real quick because I can make sure. Hey, Oriana. All right, let's see where we're at. So for the 12 of 22 journal challenge, those need to be turned in December's journal no later than the 29th. Okay. The houses for our crafty neighborhood on the 24th by Christmas Eve. So far, I have 1. Don't forget, everything that I'm doing here, all of these things, the trivia, the 12 of 22, the community houses, all that stuff, it's all going to be thank you gifts in my New Year's Eve bash, okay? Now, don't forget, not everybody's getting one. However, there are currently, I don't know, like 8 prizes or not prizes, 8 gifts or something like that in the 12 of 22. I have something special for the neighborhood houses. And the trivia, we're going to, starting this week, I'm going to be giving you guys the totals, and we're going to figure out how we're going to do that. If we're going to do like a championship, which I really want to do, but it's really hard to organize, when people are going to be available and to do that live. So I may just do like participation, who showed up the most, who had the most overalls, that kind of thing. So we'll see. So as of right now, I do have videos posted through the 4th of January. However, I don't have a lot after that. And I'm not getting, like, it's a pocket and I can't even get it done. So bear with me. I'm having a bit of a mind slip. We'll say that. And I might shift a few things because I have a couple of Christmas projects I want to get into rotation. So I might shift a few of these things further out so that I can get those Christmas things in before Christmas. Who knows? All right. So what else? If I owe you a giveaway, they are coming out today. As are packages that are paid for. I only have one person that hasn't paid yet, but that person is a slow payer and I'm aware of that. So I do have my new brain, so we'll be getting started on that. I have some really good projects coming up. I am kind of rounding out what we're going to be doing for free classes. What else? That's it. Other than that, I'm a real scatterbrain right now. I will pass along all of your well wishes, your love, and your affection for Hub. But I think he's finally napping. He's quiet. He's either dead or he's napping. But, he's not dead because if he was, the dogs would be out here going, Mom. So, let me make sure that okay, I've seen everybody. All right. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. I am going to check on the Hub, get some things together. Oh, he's awake. Get some things together. I got to go take care of some business. And I'll be back tomorrow. I might be on later this afternoon. I don't know. I think Amy's on this afternoon. I'm not sure. Because I really don't know what anybody's schedule is right now. But, we'll do the best we can. By the way, if you would like a set of letters that spells Happy Hanukkah, let me know. Because I cut them wrong. All right, that's it. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go and hit that button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring the bell, share me with all your friends, and your friends can be my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I do go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And on Sundays, we play trivia or some other kind of game, and I give away prizes. Not like big, huge prizes. I'm not giving you a house, but I will give you something. Could be a roll of washi tape, could be some tickets, could be God only knows what. Let's see, what else? I post videos twice a week, typically on Monday and Wednesday. But right now we're on Sunday and Wednesday because of the holiday. And if you want to know what I have coming up, what's going on, what's coming out, what tutorials I'm offering, what classes I'm doing, what free classes I'm doing, things like that, just check out the community tab here on my YouTube channel or go over and join my Facebook group. There is a link in the description box below. And over there's a featured listing. I update both of those on the regular, but they tell you everything, the who, what, when, why, and how of my digital life. So if you want to know where I am, what I'm doing, and what's going on, there's a place to find out. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye-bye.